and change things up completely. But I still see teams like the Day in Clicks, even though they have technically qualified from the numbers, I can still see them wanting to prove a point here and put on a show to prove that they are ones to be watched out for, and they should be taken very seriously come finals.
Oh yeah, I would definitely expect some of those top teams to play this one out. By no means are they going to let you just walk to a victory royale. And, you know, we'll see that happen. A lot of these top teams, they know, okay, you know, I can maybe gatekeep someone out of the finals if I'm trying to hold down my spot. It may be time to focus more on that if I'm Macwood or Day's team rather than try and focus on more points. But, hey, Macwood and Day may win, and then we have that one spot up top, like Sundown said last time. It's just sitting right there for somebody to take.
Yeah, and then it becomes all of a sudden 2 spots that all of those 8 or 9 duos are battling over. But hey, the opportunity is there. The question is who's going to take it? And don't forget, we still got plenty of Fortnite to play tomorrow and Sunday as well.
Absolutely. We've got so much more Fortnite. This is only the beginning, guys. The beginning of the saga. Okay, it's game number 5 time. We have got ourselves an amazing setup. What is going to be a cracking last game here. Monster and Vivid bringing us all the action. Let's see who qualifies for finals after this one. Over to you, boys. Let's go!
Yeah, that's the truth right there. Honestly, what you want is, if you're one of those teams down low, you want Clicks to win. You want Macwood to win. Those duos, if they can go ahead and take a victory royale, it kind of alleviates the point threshold. Otherwise, they have a strong Titans grip up on those spots right there, Vivid. So, you know, you're kind of rooting at this point, honestly, to play really well. But hey, you guys, go ahead, take that victory royale.
Yeah, this format, man, anything can happen going into that game right there. Nets and Spark were in last place, but they go ahead and get that victory royale and a spot in the grand finals as we hear the battle bus go off. We're going into game number 5, last game of the day. Let's see what happens.
And here we have it. It's game number 5 of the semifinals, ladies and gentlemen. The moment we have all been waiting for. This is just the first of the next 3 days. The pinnacle of competition comes down for the big finals. But first, you have to make it there for Agers, Rise, for Nounsy, Sprite. The war has been, like this battle here has been going down round for the Greasy Grove, and Agers and Rise are actually leading it. They managed to find themselves inside the 6th position here, outperforming Nounsy and Sprite by a miles lead right now.
Yeah, and usually this fight happens very, very fast here, but Agers and Rise are like, listen, we're so close, right? We're in 6th place. We really want to risk it on a 50-50, a quick fight off the rip, right? When we think about last game, Rise, that 1v2 clutch is what led them all the way into that end game. So crazy stuff developing over here at Greasy Grove as Sprite and Nounsy look like they're going to actually win Greasy Grove, not through a fight, by default, right? Agers and Rise not interested.
Yep, it's like, hey, you guys may have won the battle. We're trying to take this all the way home here. We're trying to go the distance right now. So Agers and Rise now, just again, this is the slowest we have ever seen them play the Greasy Grove drop, because it feels like now they have a chance and they're thinking, hey, we can actually do this. Let's just stay alive right now. Let's just get out of here. But the longer they stay around, I think the more, you know, the more dangerous this becomes, right? Like, you give Nounsy and Sprite too much time to get loot, they're going to just take the fight because they've been doing that this entire time here.
Yeah, and here we go over here at Covert Canyon. A bunch of weird stuff been going on over here. A couple reboots go off.
Oh no.
Late vault openings as Rise and Agers actually get pushed into the basement. Pretty much worst case scenario is Sprite goes in 1v2, doesn't even wait for Nounsy. Oh, apologies. He's actually up top, just going for some piece control. He is going to be waiting for Nounsy to get over here.
All those splashes.
Yeah, and they're just playing
splashes.
it safe, farming up a little bit, making sure that they can actually control as many of the pieces as they want to. And man, they're actually going to disengage. Wow, Agers and Rise backs up against the wall in the basement. Sprite now, they sitting on top of them, pretty much control their game, and they're not interested in controlling it. Very interesting, and Rise is going to be taking a peek out of the cone, seeing if they can actually rotate out. And yeah, he makes the realization that nobody's actually here to pressure them, so they're just going to be running about, and they're going to hop in a car and probably go look for some loot elsewhere.
That's where they kind of, they met with that, you know, to make the logical conclusion of, okay, wait a second, there was a lot of time between then and now. They could have minied, and then we definitely heard splashes, so they probably have the HP advantage. And it's almost like a bluff play, right? He really didn't have that much, but ends up working out as Muzz is finding his groove right now. 20 and Reciprocal, they've been getting after it, but oh, wait a second. Has things finally gone awry here? As Shiesty finds himself a little tag. Reciprocal has to clutch this one up. Doesn't look like it. Reciprocal 20 have been just the better team at the drop today. Their points are reflecting it. Avery and Muzz, top 7 right now. 2 E-limbs, big E-limbs for them to jump them on up into top 7. They actually snatched that because they were just outside of this positioning before, but that is how close those standings are. This is just, it's everything on the line right now for this 6th spot.
Rise Teenagers, yeah, they're just running along. They've probably never even run this route before. They're so used to just claiming Greasy Grove, even full sending it right, getting eliminated. Got to find some loot, some scraps, because, listen, they're in 6th position. They don't got to do a whole lot to maintain this position. Obviously, other teams on the bubble are going to be looking to steal it from them, but they do have real chances here to just grab a couple points and secure that top
difficult for someone like Nico who's a solo here, but a fight's breaking out to the side. He hears the shotgun shots. This has to be the time where he strikes. This has to be the moment he goes for it. That's a weak wall right there. He can actually slip in that if he was quick enough with the ramp boost, but no, he gives it away. He doesn't take advantage. Instead he goes, okay, he's gonna stick the heels out here. He's gonna let the lobby do it. He's not gonna go for the surge fight at all. Gets tagged on the rotate. He didn't compensate that HP loss. This has now become less HP, less heals than he might have thought.
This is possible though. 53 players alive and only about, looks like 8 of them are actually in that half and half circle. So a lot of rotations come in as Macwood goes down. So a lot.
Peraí, vou ver que vocês estão escutando. Eu vim aqui ver minha própria live. Ver se vocês estão escutando. Oi? 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 Tá, dá pra escutar. Galera, então, eu peguei o fone da minha irmã porque eu vi que uma parte não tá funcionando e meu outro fone não era tão bom. Então ela trocou o meu pelo dela. Uma parte não tá funcionando, mas pelo menos é bem legal. Galera, então, a gente vai jogar o modo aí normal. Sim, normal. E bora ver aí quantas pessoas aí que vão estar pelo menos no jogo. E o que tem aqui? Talvez eu esteja bugado o fone, mas tudo bem, né? Nossa! Como é que se bate com isso? Se eu estivesse na casa da minha irmã, eu pegaria isso, cara. Tô não dando nada, galera. Eu vou entrar aí no grupo de algumas pessoas aí. Ver se elas conseguem me escutar bem aí. De bolaço aí. Entrar no grupo desse cara aqui. Oi. Oi. Oi.
Quem foi que te convidou pro grupo?
Ninguém me convidou, eu entrei.
Nossa, cara, você é um miserável mendigo, sem família, sem pai, sem mãe.
Uai! Meu pai tá viajando, minha mãe tá aqui.
É a sua sogra. Mano,
Não, é não. Eu sei que não é não.
Gabriel, se liga. Ô, Gabriel, expulsa esse cara. Não, me parece muito nele. Você me conhece? Ele tava doente.
Às vezes eu fico meio bravo.
Ah, tá. Nossa, esse cão aí me jogou já.
Verdade.
Já tá indo da família?
Não.
Aí, mano, você quer um pouquinho. Você podia dar um pouquinho de lá aqui pra gente lidar cadeirante, ligado? É, cara, é aquele.
Se eu pudesse. Meu Deus.
Ô, Gabriel. Não, eu fiz... Nossa, eu e você fiz mau caminho. Pera, Dini. Dini, é uma obra de arte, é uma arte abstrata.
Em que aqui?
Dini, isso é uma arte abstrata. Gabriel, bora fazer droga aqui.
Tá. Então nós vamos ver... Então... Ai, que merda.
Cara, você volta pra central aí,
peraí. Meu Deus. Deixa eu ver aqui.
Cara, já volta pra central aí.
Deixa eu ver aqui. Nossa.
Gabriel, faz droga.
Ai. Na minha bugada aqui deu uma errada.
Você volta pra central?
Ai. Vai. Meu Deus!
Gabriel, não dá mais socorro.
Alguém me ajuda, pelo amor de Deus. Mano, eu tô debaixo do mapa. Dá o líder aí, por favor.
Vai, ajuda aí, Gabriel.
Dá o líder aí, cara, por favor.
Eu vou te liberar, vou te liberar. Peraí.
Como é que tu vai me liberar?
Libera não é, peraí. Eu te libero.
Tô aqui debaixo da terra.
Tá bom. Tá debaixo da terra?
Tô debaixo da terra.
Nossa.
Vocês me tacaram pra baixo.
Gabriel.
Aqui, tô aqui. Tô aqui, nadando.
Gabriel,
Eu tô vendo um nome, tipo, no ar. Vou seguir esse nome. What? Entendendo nada. Eu tô em outro mapa. Que isso? Magia negra. É o capeta.
Magia negra, capeta.
É.
Eu não sei isso da criança.
Aqui, ó. Tá aparecendo teu mapa.
Ele surgiu, eu coloquei o...
Meu Deus, o que é? Meu Deus, de novo. Que porra é essa?
É Cuphead.
Mano, nós estamos no final do mapa, tipo, meu Deus, é o fim do mundo. Mano, eu tô tudo travado.
O Gabriel travado.
Meu Deus, qual é o problema de vocês?
Gabriel faz droga com você.
Outro problema, meu Deus, tá tudo bugado.
Vai, Gabriel, vai, Gabriel. Vai. Peraí, eu vou fazer o...
O que eu tô fazendo?
Mano, nós tá fazendo droga.
Por que travou? Por que travou aqui?
Ih, cara, é lag. É lag, essa internet tá uma bosta.
Ai.
É, essa internet tá uma bosta, cara. É internet.
Ai.
Gabriel, já fez o lag?
Ai, meu Deus. Vou dar aí bastante trabalho aqui, tá tudo preto.
Vai tirar um pouco de coisa, porque senão eu consigo colocar o baú da pode.
Me deram o sangue do capeta. Vocês me deram o sangue do capeta.
Ok, Gabriel?
Mano, não dá pra enxergar nada.
Ô, mano, ele voltou pra central e tá preto. Isso aí é lag, você tem que sair do criativo.
Eu não consigo.
Direto no joguei.
Eu não consigo. Onde é que eu tô?
Ô, Gabriel, eu tô resolvendo as coisas. Pronto, coloquei o baúzinho da história. Ô, Vini, por que você tá colocando pra aí, né? Pra aí, é pra cá.
Velho, tá tudo bugado.
Não, porra, tá fazendo SR?
Ai.
SR, comida.
Ah, isso
Gabriel,
aqui.
a memória não baixou.
Que isso?
Gabriel, que isso? Gabriel!
Que porra é essa?
Mas você, velho?